All right, viewers, now the Bharatiya Janata Party is finalizing a major organizational reset under Nitin Nabin, deliberately designed to heavily feature Gen Z or youth representation and a strict 33% reservation for women. The revamp serves as a strategic outreach to first-time voters and the Gen Z demographic following recent youth-led student protest. Let's first go across to Manohar Kesri, my colleague joining us on this. Manohar, क्या आप सुन पा रहे हैं? मनोहर, कब नितिन नबीन अपनी टीम की अनाउंसमेंट करने की एक्सपेक्टेशन हम रख सकते हैं? कब करेंगे? आज करेंगे या इस हफ्ते में? कब तक ये नए चेंजेस हमें पता चल पाएंगे?
देखिए, बिल्कुल चर्चाएं काफी तेज हो गई है, क्योंकि अब तक 7 महीने हो चुके हैं नितिन नबीन के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष बने हुए। तो ऐसे में उम्मीद की जा रही है कि आज देर शाम तक या फिर देर रात तक या फिर इस हफ्ते नई टीम का ऐलान हो सकता है, क्योंकि जब मॉनसून सत्र चल रहा था तो इसी दौरान बीजेपी के आला नेताओं की अमित शाह से कई दौर की बातचीत भी हुई है। तो ऐसे में उम्मीद की जा रही है कि ये जो नई टीम बीजेपी की होगी वो बिल्कुल नहीं होगी। युवाओं को तवज्जो दिया जाएगा। पार्टी के जो संविधान है उसके अनुसार से जो 33% महिला आरक्षण है, तो 33% जो है तो महिलाएं नजर आएंगी उस टीम में। कुछ संगठन के जो पुराने लोग हैं, जो मंत्री रह चुके हैं, उन्हें संगठन में वापस लाया जा सकता है। तो ऐसे में संगठन में अनुभवी के साथ साथ युवा नेताओं को शामिल किए जाने की उम्मीद की जा रही है। जी।
All right, let's also go across to political analyst Rajlakshmi Joshi now joining us. Shekhar also continues to be with us. Rajlakshmi, I want to come to you first. Of course, how important is this for the BJP to be doing an organizational reset at a time when, of course, Gen Z is gaining prominence in the country, and when this is now going to be the next and most important voter base of all political parties?
Hello, Kriti. And yes, the BJP has this reset every once in a while, and this has been long due. This has been pending for some time now. And yes, you are right in the fact that there is a focus on Gen Z or the youth. I would say it's not just a Gen Z thing, but one thing is that nothing in BJP happens by chance, or nothing in BJP happens just on the spur of the moment. Now this has been on the cards for a long time now, and the first indication was the announcement of Nitin Nabin as the BJP president. So he being younger, from the younger generation, so that was the first indication. So the BJP has been introspecting about this for quite some time, and this was on the cards that they will end up more of younger and more of women representatives in the new organization. So that has been happening that has been going on for quite some time now. So see, if you look at how all the major members are selected, there is a proper consideration about how they have contributed towards the party, what their achievements have been, etc., etc. So every name is scrutinized very meticulously, and only after that the names would be finalized. So this doesn't happen by chance. And now what happened in Jantar Mantar, or this Gen Z phenomenon, may be new, say maybe just a month or a couple of months old. But this organizational restructure has been on the cards for quite some time. So like I was saying, there was this indication that a younger person will be given the charge of the BJP organization, and that was there in the name of Mr. Nitin Nabin, and he has been very effectively in charge in Bihar, so that that obviously it gave way to his becoming the president. Now also all the other names that are being considered, if you see that whether it may be Smriti Irani or whether it may be Vinod Taude or Mr. Bansal, all of them have very effectively led all these state elections, and you have seen the stupendous victory, whether it may be in Bihar or West Bengal, in Maharashtra. So all these leaders who had maybe taken a step back for a while, they are being given important positions, is what I understand. So this
All right, Rajlakshmi, stay on
organization
with us. We also want to show our viewers now how the current core team of the BJP and what their ages are, where they come from, what's the gender demographics of the team. Let's take a look. So this is the core team of the Bharatiya Janata Party, viewers on our plasma screens. Of course, there's Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and then BJP President Nitin Nabin, Rajnath Singh, Defence Minister, Home Minister Amit Shah, Health Minister JP Nadda, Sarbananda Sonowal is also Union Minister, K. Lakshman, Iqbal, Lalpura, Sudha Yadav, Satyanarayan Jatia, and S.B.L. Santosh. All of these are the General Secretary of the party, of course, there. And now let's take a look at their ages. 45. At 45, Nitin Nabin is the youngest ever President of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Then there's Amit Shah, who's 61 right now. Sarbananda Sonowal is 63. Sudha Yadav is 60. Prime Minister Modi is 75, as is Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. And JP Nadda 63. B.S. Yediyurappa 83. He's the oldest there. So they are aged between 45 and 85. So largely speaking, an older leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party. There are 10 male members, only 2 women are there, including Sudha Yadav. The state profile, they come mostly from northern India. So we're looking at UP, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana. From the west, we have 2, Gujarat, which is of course Home Minister Amit Shah and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And we have 1 member from Bihar as well. From the northeast is also there. A member comes from Assam, Sarbananda Sonowal. From the south, B.S. Yediyurappa is from Karnataka, Telangana also, and MP also is represented in the BJP core team as of now. Shekhar, what kind of changes would you expect in this core team of the party?
Kirti, thank you for having me over. The numbers don't lie. Like you just shared the numbers. I think it's very interesting what BJP is really doing right now. And I think this is not a reshuffle. This is BJP preparing for its next decade. Now, the important question isn't who gets which post. It's what kind of BJP, Nitin Nabin, who's also BJP's youngest BJP president, what kind of BJP does he really want to build? So BJP is basically, I think, moving from booth management to algorithm management. I think they've realized that AI, analytics, technology, and social media are getting more attention, and the BJP is recognizing political mobilization has also changed. See, the BJP's traditional strength has always been the booth. Now its next frontier is the algorithm. The political worker of tomorrow will need to understand that both the voter on the ground and the voter on the have to understand both the voter on the ground and the voter on the smartphone. And I think what is also really important here, BJP is playing this card well. And what we have noticed so far, change when it happens in BJP, they do it and it's done long term. There is a certain plan to it. There is a method to the madness, and they're doing it in a very, very strategic way where they want to involve the youth, not just Gen Z. When we talk about Gen Z, it can be Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and the youth, or everybody involved. So I think what BJP is really doing here is they want to involve not just the voter on the ground, they also want to include the voter who's having the smartphone, which is so popular and which is so crucial. And they've also realized that they have to do this in an organized manner, in a planned manner. From my perspective, I would love to see a few people come on board because their communication skills are good. They're able to put the party's point across. But you'll have to wait and watch. Once Nitinji brings out, comes out with more information.
Okay, let's bring in Rajlakshmi also at this point. I have a very specific question for you, Rajlakshmi. We've seen 10 of 12 members are males, and we're looking at a 33% reservation for women in parliament if that bill is passed, but only 2 women in the core team of the BJP. Does that need a change in your opinion?
Yes, Kriti, I'm sure that this time round, when there will be this reshuffle, there will definitely be some women faces in the forefront. So that is definitely there on the cards. Like I said, the focus is going to be a little younger faces and also more women. So this is what I hear and this is what I understand. And also, like I said, all the names are definitely under scrutiny for quite some time because nothing in BJP happens by chance. So, like you have also pointed out, there will be people across all demographies, there will be people across all genders, so definitely all age groups as well. So that is how BJP has been maintaining their connect with people across all boards. So that has always been the norm. But now I think the focus is going to be a little more on the youth and on women. So that, PM Modi has always spoken about women-led development. So I am sure that this time round there will definitely be more women faces and it will also obviously be, it's not a case of just them, fulfilling a checklist. Obviously, they will definitely have to be efficient and they will have to be have their list of achievements. So that is definitely there. Like if you have seen, we may not have heard certain names, whether it may be in the selection of chief ministers or in the selection of deputy chief ministers or the ministries, but these have all been people who have achieved and who have made major contributions towards the BJP. So similarly, this time around too, in the core team, I'm sure that the process has been similar, and they will definitely be looking into making sure that everybody gets a proper representation, whether it may be women, whether it may be youth, and also obviously people across all age groups and from all states as well. So, like you said, that obviously BJP is trying to also look at an outreach towards southern states. So it is not as if there is no presence in the states like Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, etc. But at the same time, somehow, for some reason, maybe because there have been alliances, so the focus was not so much on organization building there. But now I think that the BJP is looking into making all these organizations stronger. So all this time, say for example in Tamil Nadu, they've always maybe fallen back
Rashmi,
on.
can you
Yeah,
please
yeah,
hold
DMK.
on? We'll take some breaking news updates and then come back to you. But for now, viewers, let's take those updates coming in. Now, as the Bharatiya Janata Party National President Nitin